Alright, we have another Crestwood meal here. This time we have beef stew and dumplings, already in delicious recipes. Choose one. You've got the all-important ingredients list. A boef. Nutritional values. You've got 2 herby dumplings. And indeed, 2 herby dumplings. Had a lovely rich looking gravy. This should prove to be most excellent indeed. I need to adjust this blinking phone case. Yeah, you can see that the corners started to go a bit in my thing, right next to the camera, of course. Lovely. Anyway, some of the gravy. Oh wow. That really is a rich gravy indeed. Wow. Very, very rich gravy. So I can't find a piece of meat in here somewhere. There we go. Okay, looks a bit scraggly, but it is a stew. Scraggly doesn't necessarily mean bad. Very tender, very tender. Quality of the beef itself is fine. It's one of them, you don't really need a really high quality part of the beef with a stew like this. But I think a better piece of beef, it would have been even better, I suppose, to an extent. Also, you get a point where you use like fillet beef in it or something, and it just kind of becomes becomes like a liquid almost. Anyway, some of the dumpling. I think that's almost a little bit too soft. Actually, this is probably because it's a microwave thing. A little bit leaves for a little bit too soft a dumpling. It's got good herby flavour though. The herby flavour does add to it. Obviously, isn't as good as a home cooked, do-it-yourself beef stew. But obviously, you could buy this for like a couple of quid, or you can spend a bunch of money on beef and all the ingredients and make your own dumplings and spend your own time and make your own. For a whole bunch of people, or like freeze a bunch of batches. But it basically, in essence, it's either like effort or quality. But I think other than the fact that it's microwaved, it's perfectly fine. I'm impressed by that gravy though. Sometimes you get like a gravy with a ready meal, and it's like really not quite watery, but just lacking in body or lacking in flavour. This is neither of those. It's very, very rich. So I think I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I would give it, I'm going to dock a couple points because of the dumplings, but I feel like if you put this in the oven, it wouldn't be quite so bad on the dumplings front. But I feel like I've had better dumplings even when it's been microwaved though, in terms of like consistency and texture. But that was beef stew and dumplings by Crestwood by Aldi. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to let me know what you'd like me to try and review next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.